and welcome to another Ask Us Anything Live with me, Kate R. for Intrepid English. I'm the senior teacher with Intrepid English, and every Friday I go live and I talk about a pronunciation, grammar, or vocabulary point to help empower you in English. Please, if you like these videos, please hit the like button and please hit the subscribe button. And of course, please go onto our channel on YouTube and check out my Ask Us Anything playlist, where there are so many videos on different grammar, pronunciation, vocabulary points to help you in English. Also from my colleagues, some absolutely amazing videos to help you in any of your test preparations in English. And of course, if you are interested in having anything more personalized, please go onto our website and click book a trial lesson with me. But also go on our website and check out the blogs, the podcasts that are there to help improve your English for free. So today I would like to talk about, because it's very cold, let's be honest, it's still winter, it's still just miserable and cold. So I would like to talk about some winter idioms and phrases to cozy up your English schools, your English skills, I should say, in 2025. So the first one I would like to talk about is to break the ice. To break the ice means to do or say something to get a conversation started, especially when you're talking about strangers, to make people feel more comfortable together. So for example, playing party games are often a great way to break the ice. The next idiom is to chill out, one of my favorite idioms, and it means to relax. Sometimes you just need to chill out on the weekend. The next one is classic. It's a snowball's chance in hell. That means there is absolutely no chance at all. So, for example, he has a snowball's chance in hell at passing his English exam because he hasn't studied at all. The next one is to walk or skate on thin ice. So that is to be in a very risky or precarious situation. Especially if the person continues doing what they are doing, they are likely to have very unpleasant consequences. So, for example, when my daughter is being very difficult in the morning because she doesn't want to get out of bed and she doesn't want to get dressed and she doesn't want to go to school, it's very challenging behavior. And I tell her that she's skating on very thin ice because if she continues to behave that way, there will be consequences such as no treats, and no sweeties, for example, and she won't like that. So that's to skate or walk on thin ice. The next idiom is to be the tip of the iceberg. So that is talking about, so imagine a big iceberg and you can only see the tip. So that's talking about, you can only see the small noticeable part of the problem at the top, but it's actually a much bigger issue and problem below. So for example, these local protests are just the tip of the iceberg. Soon there will be full-on riots about this problem. The next is to put something on ice, so that is to postpone something. So the plans of the meeting have been put on ice until spring. The next classic idiom is the snowball effect. So this is a situational problem that increases in size as momentum builds and the faster it goes. So for example, the more successful you become, the more publicity you get. The more publicity you get, the more successful you become and the more sales you make. That is the snowball effect. The final idiom I want to leave you with is to give someone the cold shoulder. So this isn't a very nice idiom. It's to intentionally ignore or to treat someone in an unfriendly way. So for example, she thought her new colleague really liked her, but the next day, the new colleague gave her the cold shoulder and wouldn't look or talk to her, which is not very nice behavior at all. So I hope that's helped you, giving you some nice winter idioms to warm you up in this cold winter. In the meantime, I would also love to share with you a really, really great thing about Intrepid English, which is that as part of Intrepid English's mission of equality in education, I've got a free reading club every Thursday at 10 a.m. GMT. It's free for everybody because everybody has We want to make sure that everybody has the chance to improve their reading skills in English. So this is not just for Intrepid English members. However, of course, for Intrepid English members, there are additional activities in our community for them to practice. So this really empowers our members, our English learners, to use the language learnt in the reading club, boosting their confidence and vocabulary even more. But it is open to everybody because it improves your vocabulary skills, your pronunciation skills, your speaking skills, and of course, your confidence at speaking in front of other people in English. So if you are interested in joining us on one of our reading clubs, I would love it if you got in touch and I can give you the link. And I hope to see you one Thursday for one of our reading clubs. In the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful weekend and see you next Friday for the next Ask Us Anything Live.